أعوذ بالله من شر الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Respected brothers and sisters, inshallah today we are going to discuss, or we are going to talk about a topic that is creating confusion in Islamic world. The topic is parents of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. Are they in hell or are they in heaven? This is the topic that many scholars, many ulama, many ordinary people also have argued about this. The parents of Rasulullah, Amina and Abdullah. The question is, are they in hell or are they in heaven? Are they in Jannah? Are they safe or they are suffering from punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Before we watch the video, please subscribe in our page. Also share the video so that others also they can benefit from this. Now we are going to ask Dr. Zad what he says about this issue. The parents of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, are they in hell or are they in heaven?
Wassalam told us about, and the hadith is in Sahih al-Imam Muslim. His father, a man came to him and said, "O Prophet of Allah, where's my father?" So the Prophet said, "Your father is in hell." How did the Prophet know? Allahumma salli wa sallim alayhi. Because Allah told him. So the man did not feel well about the answer. The Prophet said to him, "Your father and my father are in hell."
As you have seen, a man came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam and he asked him, "Ya Rasulullah, ayna abi? Where is my father?" Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam in reply, Rasulullah said, "Your father is in hell. Your father is in hell. Your father is burning in the hell." It was the response from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to that companion. Now, when the companion was going, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam called him and he said, "Your father and my father is in hell." So from this narration, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is confirming that his father is in hell. So Amina also, she's in hell. We have also, there is other hadiths that confirm that Amina and Abdullah, both of them, they are in hell because they wasn't Muslim at that time. So let us ask another Sheikh Shams, and we hear from him what he says about the parents of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Are they in hell or are they in heaven?
Let me translate it. One of the proof of Prophet Muhammad is true prophet is what? If I'm a liar, if I'm a clear prophethood and I'm a liar, I'm gonna bring my mother and my father to Jannah first.
Yes.
But Prophet he said to the man, a man came to Prophet, he said, "أين أبي?" قال أبوك في النار. فذهب الرجل كان يبكي فقالت ناديه قال أبي وأبوك في النار. فلو.
As you have seen, he also mentioned the same story, the same narration, saying that a man came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he asked him, "Aina abi? Where is my father?" And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam responded to him, "Abuka finnar." Abuk finnar, your father is in hell. So when the man was going, he called him, he said, "Abika wa abi kulluhum finnar." Your father and my father, both of them, they are in hell. So this is one of the narration from Sahih al-Bukhari confirming that Rasulullah's parents, they are in hell. So before we go to the third video, there is a narration, or there is a verse in the Quran that says, do not ask things that they will damage your heart. You're not gonna like if you get the answer. That is the one. And also Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the way I was taught who was Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this it doesn't respond to the character of our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, replying in the way that can make a person to feel in that way. Because if, as long as you get the answer saying that your father is in hell, of course your heart will be damaged. Your heart will be so shocked in worry about your father or about anyone who will be or who is beloved to you. Now, also there is a narration that says, وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ اللَّهُ رَسُولًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never punish the people who got not a messenger. Those people who didn't have messenger or Nabi. Those people who lived their life without any honor, means that they have no knowledge about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They have no knowledge about wrong or right. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never punish such people. Let us go to the 30th video and we listen to the Sheikh what he says about parents of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam.
Yes. So, there is a verse in the Quran, in the 17th chapter, I believe it's the 15th verse, which says, وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ رَسُولًا. We're not going, this is God speaking, saying, we're not going to punish people unless we first send a messenger. So, elsewhere in the Quran, in the 36th chapter, the Quran describes the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as a messenger that has come to a people, مَا أُنذِرَ آبَاؤُهُمْ فَهُمْ غَافِلُونَ, whose forefathers were not warned, and thus they are in heedlessness. In my humble estimation, we see here a two-part hadith. One is when the Prophet, peace be upon him, makes a pronouncement, your father is in hell. And then the second is when he calls the man back and says, my father also. So that second part could easily be an addition by somebody into the story, because they're trying to trace the logic of it and thinking that, okay, it's the Prophet's father as well.
Even this hadith, we can rely on it because it has two parts. First is when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told the companion, your father is in hell. And the second is when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam called the man and told him that, and my father also is in hell. So the second part, the probability of being added is high. So we don't know either was increased or not, but it can be, it could be something that was added to clarify or to reduce, or maybe to decrease the pain of the companion. Said, you are ordinary people, may a messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but also my father is in hell. So we are not sure if the second part wasn't added with someone. So it can happen, also it can be added. Now the thing is, this is not aqaid, this is not aqidah that you have to believe in it. Like if you don't believe that God exists, you will go to hell. No, this is not the fact. But people, they may ask you, where's the messenger, the parents of messenger, where are they? They died before Islam, or they died before Rasulullah started propagating the Islam. So what is their position? Are they in hell or are they in heaven. Now the thing is, there is no specific or there is no clear evidence that say those people they wasn't Muslim. Those people they wasn't Muslim. Or there is no evidence that say they were worshipping idols. If we can go to narration, one of the narration of Abu Talib, when Abraha came to destroy the Kaaba, him say, Ana Rabbil Ibli wal Baytu Rabbi. I am the owner, I am the master of my horses, and the Kaaba has honor. The one who sent his messengers to build this Kaaba, him himself, he will protect the Kaaba. Means that the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were believers. They were Allah's servants. Means that there wasn't Christians, or there wasn't Jew, or there wasn't idol worshipper. They used to worship Allah, even if it's not the correct way. I mean, if it wasn't like the same way we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like 5 daily prayers, them also they had their own way to worship. Even we are not sure about how they used to pray, but they knew Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They knew that it's only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who is creator. In this house, referring to Kaaba, this house has honor. As we say, Baytullah is the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's the same statement when Abraham wanted to destroy Al-Kaaba, and one of the protectors of Kaaba was Abdul Muttalib. So was Abu Talib. So Abu Talib said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect his house. Meaning Abu Talib knew that this house is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in that statement, it shows us that they believed in oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also, if we can reverse back and we see the lineage of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we are going to go to until to the prophets. They were coming from Ismail. Ismail is one of the sons of Nabi Ibrahim. So that lineage continued. They knew themselves, or they knew that our religion, the religion of our forefathers, is Islam. We believe in oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Prophet Muhammad started for that mission after they have passed on, but doesn't mean they wasn't Muslims, or doesn't mean they were idol worshippers because they died before the message of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So today we will stop from here. We will continue for more information as long as life is concerned. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase me and you life and health. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.